Hello guys, welcome, and this is I'm gonna do a video on everything in the solar system. So this is the Peeve Explorer, which we'll explore with. Looks kinda cool, I guess. So let's just pass through here. And we'll get in. Okay, I'm in. And look, I'm gonna spin around and whoa. There's Kerbal. Well, that's what it's called, at least here. So we're going to the planets. We're gonna start from the inner planets to the outer planets. So there's our what's our moon mission that's still out there. So our first planet is Moho. Okay, so now I am above Moho. Oh, it's kind of like Mercury in the game. It has low gravity. Just about 1.5 times more gravity than the Mun, or the moon. It's called pronounced Mun. That's an M-U-N. Around Kerbal, which is Earth, and yeah, and it has no moons, and it's pretty close to sun. It's 6 billion meters away from the sun. Okay, so our next planet is Eve, which is just under 10 billion meters away from the sun. It has one moon, and it's kind of like the Venus of the planets. Okay, so right now I am above Eve. It has like a really thick atmosphere, and I have a mod that puts clouds in this game, so you can't really see anything. So let's just jump to its moon, Gilly. And one more thing I have to mention is that Eve has really strong gravity. It's so strong that if you watch videos of people landing and returning, they actually need to land a rocket onto it. Not just a little lander like you would on the moon, like literal rocket, like the rockets that you launch stuff from Kerbal. Okay, so here's Gilly. It's basically an asteroid. So, you know, it's kind of ironic because it's circling that planet, which has immense gravity. But this planet, well, it's not a planet, it's the moon of it, so little gravity. It only at 20 meters a second. That's what's floating at. So basically twice the speed of Usain Bolt, and you're orbiting. Still pretty fast though. But I'm gonna demonstrate how light this is. Like how light the gravity is by landing this on the surface. Okay, so just up around there, and I've stopped my orbit completely. Now I'm just gravity's gonna pull me down very slowly. The gravity's so light that I can land this with my RCS. That's what I'm gonna do. There we go. Landed it. You probably don't want to live on this planet because it's so light that if someone kicks you in the balls, you'll probably just fly off into space. Yeah, so someone just needs to kick your balls about 30 meter hit you so hard that you go 30 meters a second upwards, and then you're going to go escape velocity around Eve. We're not going to Kerbal, we're going to Duna now, which is kind of like the Mars of the planets. Okay, so here I'm at Duna, you can see how thin the atmosphere is. You can just see kind of like a little bush there. But it's so thin that one time I was landing something on it, And I was just going like a kilometer a second. That's not very fast compared to Kerbal, 2 kilometers a second, or 3 kilometers a second when you come back from the moon. But, you know, the atmosphere, there was so little atmosphere, caused so little drag, that my spacecraft was actually on fire. From the re-entry effects, it was actually on fire when it hit the ground. So that's how thin it is. So, the Duna only has one moon. Ike. So we're gonna go to that. Okay, so here I am on Ike, pretty close to the surface. You can see that. Oh my god. Less than 500 meters from the surface. Well, now I'm climbing back up. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yep. Okay, so... See Duna up there. So Ike only has around 0.7 times the amount of gravity on the moon. So it goes so you just need about 200 meters less thrust than you would on the moon. Well, at this altitude, yeah. So now comes the gas giant. Oh, no, not the gas giant. Drez. Sorry. Jewel is the gas giant, so we're gonna go after that, after Drez. So I'm coming up over the surface, and you can see how far away this is, because look at the sun. I've never actually been to Drez on the normal gameplay, because it's so far from the sun. So Drez is kind of like an asteroid, because it's between Duna, which is kind of Mars, and Jewel, which is kind of Jupiter. That's where the asteroid belt is, so this is kind of like an asteroid, like a big asteroid. There's an asteroid called Ceres in the real asteroid belt. It holds 1/3 of all the mass in the asteroid belt, so it's pretty big, but it's still an asteroid. And yeah, it has about the same gravity as Ike that we were just at. So now we're going on to Jewel, which will be fun. And Ike has no moons. Okay, so here I am at Jewel, gas planet. It's not big clouds. It's super far away from the sun. Yeah, look how small the sun is. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, it has 5 moons, and I'm just gonna go to each and every one of them really quick. Also, Jewel has an atmosphere of about 300 kilometers, which is really high in this game. On Earth, I think that's about the normal atmosphere. Okay, so here I'm at Lathe. It has an atmosphere and water, and it has about a little less gravity than Kerbal. It's pretty cool, and it looks awesome. I would love to live here. Less gravity, you know, less space to move around. Well, you know, yeah, I guess it could be nice for some people. So I'm at Val, second planet away. It kind of looks like Europa, that's on the real Jupiter, and it's an ice planet, and it could harbor life. That's what Val kind of reminds me of. Okay, so here I am at Tylo. It's kind of like a more realistic moon of Earth, and it looks pretty cool. So right now I'm on a Bop. It kind of reminds me of a kind of a bigger brother of what's that planet? Yeah, Gilly, the moon. It's kind of like a bigger brother, has a little more gravity, so that's good. And here's Pole. Kind of looks like a green blob. I don't really like it, but looks like a booger or something. Okay, so now the planet we're gonna go to, it's kind of like the Pluto of the planets, Ilu. Yeah, so now I'm at Ilu. It kind of looks like Pluto. It's all like icy and stuff. That looks pretty cool. Now I'm gonna go to the moon of Kerbal for like a nice little goodbye. Okay, so guys, goodbye, and until tomorrow, have a nice day. Ah!